Hello. Today, I'm going to do thumbnails for maps. Check this out. So, currently, the thumbnails are stored in a file called temp thumbnail IDs permanent. So, nothing is more permanent than a temporary solution. So here is how the game knows which thumbnails to use for which map. It's a database with extra steps. So, with all the work I've done, how do I use the computer? With all the work I've done over the past month, I should be able to write code that takes the thumbnails from the script and sets the value in the database. The value is 0 for all the thumbnails right now, but I can make it not 0. So there's two parts to this. Oh, my coffee spilled out. Yeah. There's two parts to this. There is the database side, making a little script that sends the thumbnails to the database. And part 2 is editing the game to use said thumbnails. Actually, I think I need new code. Is it Friday? I don't think it's Friday. It's Thursday, isn't it? I was thinking of doing the upload on Friday, the deployment. Okay. So I guess what I should do is write some back end. Okay, well, how? Okay, to make it like everything else, I'll need an end point. Set thumbnail. Or wait. Actually, are the maps different? Do the maps have a mutable endpoint? Where? Let's check it out. Map service. Web API. Maps. List. Get. Download. No, there is no mutation through external. I'll also need to set the mode thing here. Submitter. So I'm thinking a generic mutate endpoint with elevated permissions would be good to set this all up. And then after that, the maintenance will happen just through normal code. Like I guess I should set that up first. The validator will decode the map, look at the bonuses, and see, there's 2 bonuses and the main map, so that's 3 modes. Asset version, that's part of integration with map test. That's kind of stalled because of Roblox issue. The thumbnail will probably have to be set afterwards always. But I could add a button to the website to do it. But the cool part about that is that it goes into effect immediately. So I would go to the maps website, find the map page, bhop brick, click set thumbnail, enter the ID, and then boom, it's in game. And the next time you load the maps list or the RTV list appears, it's using a thumbnail. Whereas with the script, the temporary permanent script, the game needs a full update. I have to publish a new version of the game. So yeah, databases are super good. Roblox foresaw all the issues with using random numbers. It's pretty nice. It's not too big. If they made it bigger than 2 to the power 52, then it would round to wait. Why was that 0, 0, 0? Hold on. There's an issue I saw. Returns invalid IDs. 0, 0, 0? Was JavaScript rounding to decimal and not binary? Like it can't be a power of 2 because that's a multiple of 5. What is JavaScript, man? What the hell is that? Okay. Okay. How do I add this? So I could make a generic endpoint like update map, and then you can do anything. Should I do it through the game? Website is, I like the website better. Because then I could also have a form where me or Colton, creepy Colton 44, can upload the thumbnails. Tragic. Okay. I'm not really sure how to put this, what the best way to put this together is. This reminds me of city pop song. Apologies for the delay, everyone. Yes. What's the best way to do this? So I could do it through the game, where the game calls the RPC and the RPC updates the map. But then to add thumbnails, I have to open the game. What I would prefer is to have a tool that just does it, but the problem is I have to sort of search by name. Yeah, it's okay. The best solution, I think, would be to have someone else do it. The person making the thumbnails can also upload the thumbnails. Um, What about using the map fix pipeline? No, I think it's just a special page with a text box and a submit button. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's two. No, no. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. There's two things I need to do. I need to synchronize the database with the current thumbnails, but also make a way to add new thumbnails. So what I was talking about was the way to add new thumbnails. I think the easiest play is just web API and just make it big permission, fat permission, just you gotta be me if you wanna be doing that. So something like this. So thumbnail post and then set map thumbnail gabagoo. Inner, yeah, that should be something, right? Okay, so what's the role? Role. Submission release, basically, I think is the most. Actually, it should literally be a new role. Six. Thumbnail upload. Thumbnail upload. It's a new role. No way. Bruh. Yeah, this thing should really be a code that's in here. God, this is stupid. I guess why is this private? I could make this public. Because then I don't have a function for every single one of them. This is stupid. Like, this is totally fine. Just use this. Just make it a public function. Has roles. Jeez. Has errors. Shut the up, man. Oh, I can also do updates. Okay. Security. Please let me edit the code. Okay. So then I kind of did it because the variables are confusing. Like you can't make it enum or bit flags. It just just can't. Okay. Okay, bring it back. Make user info handle that has roles public by changing the capitalization. Let's go Golang. Branch thumbnail. Okay, pop it. Right. Okay, so open API. Map apps. Map. Ah, jeez. Maps. Okay. Download. So that's something. So I'm making a thing that's kind of like this. T is after D. Post. Thumbnail. Set the map thumbnail. Do I call it like get post? Download get. Where's a post one? Help. Minor inconvenience. Post. Create. It's set. Oh, is it patch? It's patch, isn't it? So response is nothing. Parameters map ID. Asset ID. Where did it go? There it is. Map ID, asset ID. With no body because no, not doing JSON. URL params is good enough. the Open API. Okay. Bing bong. Uh-oh. Somebody didn't update the docs. Yep. Add thumbnail endpoint. So this will work for me adding the thumbnails now, but also for a web page setting the thumbnail, but it has to upload it as well. Boom blast. God. Good. So then this one we want has roles. Model dot role thumbnail. Thumbnail upload? It's not upload. I guess there's thumbnail create and thumbnail set or something. Maybe I should call this like roles map thumbnail, because there's also submission thumbnail. I don't know. Thumbnail create could be considered a different permission, but it's probably fine. I'm just gonna make this general permission denied because like it's such a tiny error. Okay. Set map thumbnail. Is that real? Did I call it that? Set map thumbnail. Holy. Okay. What up? Missing return. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. So it'll be like map update equals map update service.new map update map update dot set thumbnail params dot s dot map set thumbnail params s dot value It's gotta be not optional, right? So I did it wrong. Required true. Required true. Wow, okay. Oh, that was fast, okay. Ooh, okay, so then now it's like that. Big, and then we do svc.inner dot the update ID map ID map update. Error. Error. Boom. If error not equal nil, then Golang. Return friggin' What is the dude supposed to be? Want error. Okay. So it wants it to be basic, but it's chasic. Huh. So there's no such thing. Nil. That's it? Is it rail? Okay, cool. Okay, so this is like that, and this is like that. That should be the whole feature. God. So that's stupid. What did I say? Set the map thumbnail. Duh. Okay. Good fight. Really digging my type safety. I did a good job making Golang behave. Squeezing out every last possibility of type safety there. Okay, so then this. Real shy. What about the API? I should probably move that around. Because, like, it's not used in here anymore. So it can be just moved out. Is it still called submissions API? It is. Nice. Okay. Am I using dashes or underscores? It is hot. Oh my. Oh, that's different code. Is there a patch on this saga? Lib? Huh? Git post, no. So I'm pretty sure there was a patch. Can you get requests with a body? You can, can't you? That's freaky. Okay, I'll do that after. This allows me to set the thumbnail of each map. Those with permission. No way. It should just work. It'll fail to build, which is annoying. So like it doesn't really tell me anything. The build is no longer important. We don't get the green check marks until this gets figured out. Oh, is it totally disabled? Right. I'm gonna merge it. Really? Okay, so next step is another branch. God, it's hot. I think I'm gonna set up the air fan. Stagnant air. Oh, it's going away. Now it's too cold. So create branch. So we're gonna basically do the same thing for modes. Is it the same? Yeah, I guess I'll make a freaking scripto. Not being the master of the files kind of sucks. Like, they're not just sitting there on the server somewhere. All of them are on Roblox. So I get to just do a quick, like, and, like, look at all the files. I'd have to download each one, make code, and just, friction. But also just having files sitting is maybe not the greatest. Okay. Okay. First, I make something else. Okay, so I can't actually do this today because there's no CI, because I botched it. Hold on, I'm gonna be a little bit sensitive. Oh. Not active. Okay. One minute to love. Do it, do it, do it. Modes. Okay. So it's like literally exactly the same thing. Modes. 32. Should there really be an endpoint for every single property? Or should it be a patch update? The whole thing. I guess it depends on if it's like internal or external. This is external. So each one has its own permission finagling specifics, details, rules, roles. So setting the mode is different than setting the thumbnail, is different from setting the submitter. Big admin. Am I stupid? I think I am. Hold on. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, it's secure by default. Okay. Okay, I was pre-smart. I outsmarted myself from now. My past self has just outsmarted me. I have prevented myself proactively from making a mistake. Secure by default is a huge W. What's going on with the... Okay. Oh, you can hear the fan. That's annoying. I'll put it up here. Okay. When do I do this? That'll work. So it's not asset ID, it is, modes, and I already said that, okay. And there's also submitter, but I don't have any information. There's also, okay, so the asset version would be better to do from the other side, from the game RPC. Do I have an endpoint for that? I think I might actually already have an endpoint for that. Maps, extended. Update. Map update. What is that? Yeah, no, that's everything. That'll do it. So I can already do this already from the game. I didn't even need to write any new code. Huh. Wait, that's literally the best way to do it. It's already in the script. Okay, I don't need to call endpoints. Okay, what's the other thing? Modes. Yeah, it's also better to do from the game. Kind of. Screw Roblox. I'll just like download the maps on Roblox. Okay. I'm stupid. This is dumb. I'm gonna undo everything I just did. Hard reset. See ya. Okay, literally the way to do it is from the game. I'll just have a command, and it'll just go bloop, and that's it. It'll just update all the maps, IDs. Oh, but it's okay. It's not deployed yet. So oh right. This is up here to avoid the fan. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna be working in Lua. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'll need this. We can like hold this like that. Is there anything new? Oh, geez, that was worthless. Okay. So yes, I need to write new code. Do I have like a MISC section or something? Where's like the map data command? Map lists. Okay, I'm just gonna do thumbnail. Do I have a way to get the modes? Does it know? Does it know? Where's the how does this game work? I have not written code here in a while, in a hot minute. Who wrote this code? How does this game work? Shared server. This is server modules. Map info. Map list. Map manager. Oh, this is map change. Ugh, Roblox. All of this garbage is just like working around Roblox issues. The majority of the file. God, how awful. Map lists. Oh, I can set the asset version too. Oh, wow. Huh? Okay, where's the... Okay, this guy... Create. Who did this? Map object. Create map object. Okay, so it doesn't know anything. How does... Oh. How does it work? Is it client side? High scores. How do you know? Is it in the map data? Like, I was looking there and I didn't see it. Bonus. List mode ID. Modes list. Zone. For mode ID in zone start. Some music. Parse modes from map info. Oh, big up. Oh, that's literally. Let's go. Okay, this is like exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so then how do you get a map info? Build mode dropdown. Map manager.mapinfo changed. Oh, God, that's a mess. I have Rust, Goober. Okay. Nothing bad. Okay, so basically I need to call this function, That tells me about the modes. Okay, I have the plan. Okay, we're doing it. This, who did this? What is this? Who did it? So it's gonna be like, maps, public API, everything. Ooh, what the hell? Fix map name. Do I want to blast this code right here? Do we have the map object recognition? No. Okay, let's search for that. Who has this? Oh god. It's probably only one guy. Yeah. Map manager. There's no commands in here, right? No. Bro blocks. Okay, so I basically need something like this, miscellaneous commands. So let's use this. Okay. Map lists, gonna need that, I think. Map object recognition, that's the code that's needed. Equals that. Freaking insert service. Insert service load asset. Okay, 3 things. Thumbnail, modes, asset version. So this is the modes, the thumbnails from the thumbnails. So where is it? Shared temp thumbnail permanent. Yeah. Very nice. Big up. Just absolutely massive. Okay. Let's a go. Yeah, okay. Great. Let's add a new stupid command right here. Command add migrate. I'm filling in the maps information. I'm saying fill maps information. God, I have to make it update when they had a bonus as well. Maybe I should. This is kind of a whole thing. I should probably not put this in staging. It's like a branch type business. Okay. Migrate maps is not correct. It's map details. It's just a special command. Map details. Oh, good 2025. I could call it that or something. Set map details, whatever, and then no arguments. Only I can use it. Function player. Okay. Who did this? Map lists. We need map lists. Okay, we have map lists. Big, 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 big. Okay. Okay, so then for map in all maps do download map we're not changing the map. It's more like the stuff in this, where there's like these random commands that do random crap. Upload map object. I export all of these. Keeping the database in sync is going to be a challenge. What a mess. Download map ID. Brilliant. So we don't need any of that. Okay, so I think it's in here. I need the stuff like this. Oh, you know that version. Do like this. Load asset version. Do like this. So I could use a function version of this, but it's doing this inline. Okay, shh. Okay, we don't need this. Anything that says return, I'm just gonna print instead, and then do continue. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Thank goodness they have that. Okay, what is that? Error translations. Haha, lol. Goober. Create map object. I think it's a map lists thing. Is it ID or asset ID? Who knows? There's no struct. It's just a table full of some crap. I gotta go look at other code to figure it out. Or just remember how it's done. No protection. Asset ID. Oh, it's asset ID. Oh, yeah. Wait, but then it's already there. Is it asset ID? I did it, but I don't know. Here it says ID. Who knows? Sometimes it's ID, sometimes it's asset ID. All maps? What's all maps? Change map? No. No. You see, when you write Lua, you end up doing stuff like that. Map dot asset ID. Okay, we're using that. Right. So this, there's nothing real. Map create map object. Create map object. I've already forgotten what that does. All right, screw it. Find it. Object. Map object dot object. Obviously. Map object dot object. Great. Analyze descendants. Can this fail? Alright, how the hell do you use that function? Dot zone dot start. Okay. And then you do for something. For mode ID in that do. I see. So I can just do that. Yeah. No. What is that? Oh, I see. Okay, so we got latest asset version, thumbnail IDs, count modes. So we're counting, but we're also making sure that they're sequential. All right. Um, um, start zones modes are not sequential. Skipping map. Oh, actually, you know, I could just not set the modes instead. That would work. Okay. So we do like this. Local map update. God, I remember being on the other side of this so long ago, and now I'm all back end. It's been years since I've made any serious updates. This isn't even a serious update. It's just like making the game actually make use of my back end changes. But like, what even is there to update? Other than rewriting the whole game, which I'm not doing. I don't like Lua anymore. Friendship ended. Okay. Maps update. Great. Okay, so we do ID and then we're off to the races. Cool. Latest asset version. And who else? Who did this? There's three. Thumbnail, latest asset version, boom. Okay. Thumbnail equals to thumbnail IDs ID. Like that. That's it. And then I don't need to skip. Not setting modes. What? Why does it say I'm live? Well, was that new? Did that? Okay, I'm not. It's not skipping. Oh. Modes count. Whatever, modes, fine. Mode equals nil, I guess. Break. And then map update modes equals modes. Okay. And then now we do the do request 0, of course, and then that's it. App update ID status response. Okay, so I'm setting 3 things. The asset version, the thumbnail, and the modes. And it should work and not work. Because I'm doing it on staging. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Set thumbnail asset version modes for maps. Big boom. Okay, so I should... Oh, I'm gonna need to grab this as well. Okay, that should do it. And then this can bop. And then we're ready to go. Without any changes. Okay. Fix deployed. In 1 hour and 10 minutes. So basically, literally seconds ago, it should be ready to go. Cool. Like to the minute. Right. This guy. Okay. Okay, so I should just be able to slap it and it'll do it. I have a bunch of error messages for if it's not doing things. I have success messages while it goes. Let's look at the maps list. Shouldn't be that long. Yeah, so what it will do is set the thumbnail in the database. Why don't, you know what, I'm gonna print it as well. Print setting modes. Oh, map update. Can you just print like this? I freaking closed Roblox. How's it going so far? Pretty good. I figured out I don't need new code. It's already ready to go. Server. Right. Okay, so it looks like I can print that. Print. Yo. Hi. Cool. Oh, table. Uh-oh. RPC 184. Serialize. Okay, so you actually can't do that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Go away. Can you expand it? No. Oh my god, Lewis, so ass. Okay. No trailing commas. That's stupid. Okay, so I want that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Game is done. Okay, so it should be ready. I should be able to run the command, it'll work. Set map details. Here we go. Failed to load map. User's not authorized. Modes are not sequential. No. So did it get any thumbnails? What the hell? Well, that didn't work very well. Got the asset version, but that's like the least important one. None of them got thumbnails or modes. Okay, so it said this. If not start zones. Please. So difficult. Just unintelligible code. No structs, no security. Everything is just flying by the seat of your pants. Why did it print this every time? Is it... What? Why didn't it work? This doesn't make any sense. 0, 0, 0. Oh, it's because... Okay, it's because it's arrays starting at... Okay, got it. Okay, so it did find the modes for every single one. It just... I wrote the code wrong because of arrays start at 1. But I didn't get any thumbnails. Let's see. What's the thumb? Let's see. Staging. Maps. Adventure. This one is a thumbnail. Map ID. Boom. So this should also be on not staging. Maps. Yeah. So it's both on staging and not staging. Okay, so 791-569. 791. Okay, so those ones were all the main game maps. But I only need that to set the asset version. Okay. Okay, so it did almost nothing. Okay. Okay, so I don't need to skip here. I just need to... Ugh. Okay. Okay, so we start with... Map... Jesus. We start with... map update like this. Ugh. Alright, script function. It doesn't matter. Okay, so then we can return latest asset version and modes. Local latest asset version modes equals to get map details ID. What's up? I'm struggling with Lua. I feel that. I'm struggling with the fact that it's not Rust. Like, everything is just willy-nilly. There's no structure. There's no safety. There's no enums. There's no self-documenting code. Just anything can happen at any time. There's no rules. It's so just Wild West. I can't make rules for myself to follow in the future to proactively prevent mistakes without making hundreds of lines of code of boilerplate. All right, so this is break. This is my second attempt. Okay, so now it should get the thumbnail and the modes, but not at the same time. And I'm going to go inspect it into the database. All right, we upload. Send it. Are you done? You're sober. Okay, so now I run the command again, and it does the same thing, but this time fewer errors. Set map details. Okay, so it said user is not authorized to access asset. That's expected, but it did find the thumbnail. So it can't get the version or the modes because it can't download the map, but the thumbnail is in the thumbnail list, so it sets the thumbnail. And then the other ones has no thumbnail, but it does find the asset version and the modes. So look, this has two modes, a main map and a bonus map. So none of them are printing the non-sequential modes error anymore. God damn. Awesome. Okay. So now if I look in the staging database, gobbledygoo, API maps, boom, it didn't work. Oh, it's staging. It did work. So it has the thumbnail. And if I search for this ID, in here, Control F, it is 215, and this says 215. So it has put the thumbnail into the game. Put the thumbnail into the game! Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it took a few tries because it's Lua, but there it is. So now I have a command that will write the thumbnails, asset version, modes to the database. How long have we been working this game? 10 years. Straight up. Here's the first version of the game. It's created 2015. So I moved the game to a group game instead of being on my profile. So now the game is here. Created 2020. So after 5 years I moved it to a group game, but still working on it. Genre, obby, and platform just doesn't capture It's a speedrun obby platformer. Maybe you could call it that. It's a physics bug speedrun obby platformer, custom physics. I remember watching. Okay, Brain. I remember watching you work on this like 2 years ago. Yep. Been working on it for 10 years. So 2 years ago, working on it. Hold on, I gotta flex real quick. Okay. So this is done. So now what I want to do is add code to the game which uses the thumbnail. And I'm just going to let the other dudes do the leaderboard change. Actually, I could let them do the whole thing. But I need something to do today. I can't update the map service because I leaked some secret and its name doesn't know how to rotate it and he's busy. Okay, what else? Okay, so this was good. This was good. The thumbnails, I'm so excited to use the thumbnails. Think. Okay. So I'm done. I really don't like Lua. Okay, so. Oh, interesting. Hold on. I'm gonna check this alternate data. Hold on. To make sure that it propagated properly. How do I do this? So I go to api.staging.strafes.net/docsindex. And then we look at that one. I need to authorize with my REPRIKE, and we go to dev.staging.strafes.net. I need to hide this. Well, not really, but the here authorize, and then map ID, try it out. Here we go. Map ID. Grab the map ID, Control C, and then grab it, execute. Oh, nice. Okay. Thumbnail 0. Have you tried any other languages? This project is written in Golang, JavaScript, and Rust. And of course I also know Lua for the Roblox game. I haven't written any C. I did a tiny bit of C++ a long time ago. I wrote like a matrix multiplication function for a class one time. A class as in a school class. University. But like I want to stay away from C++ because like I'm just gonna have memory errors all the time. Python, I wrote the old version of the game RPC in Python. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my multilingual capabilities, programming capabilities. The best language is Rust. I'm glad you asked which one is the best. Oh my god. Okay, why did it give this result? It should have said example value. It's funny how it hides the authorization and then it just shows it right here. Nice. The staging API is stupid rate limited, so it's not worth bothering stealing the API key. And plus you can make one yourself for free, so. Okay, so why is this thumbnail 0? I wanted to look at the other API. So maps.staging.public API docs index map by try it out. I need to authorize dev portal. I can't get the API key from there. It doesn't matter, it'll leak it anyways, so. Oh, nice. Okay, ID, the map ID here, execute. So this does have the thumbnail ID. So the thumbnail failed to propagate. That's a bug. So I have something to do now. Um, hard to test. Impossible to test, actually. I don't have CI. I can't run a local copy of the game because it's Roblox. It would take too long to run a local copy of the game RPC. Does the game RPC connect to multiple things, or is it data storage, moderation, maps? It does connect to lazy though, doesn't it? Oh no, I'm doing await. Okay. Gah. Go away. Go away. Ugh. I don't really like talking music. Map service. Right, I was gonna move that, but it doesn't matter. What branch am I on? Staging. Yeah, okay, I'll just do it. Okay, so this thing can still build. It no longer depends on it at all. Cool. Okay, how do I do anything? There's a bug. The bug is that it doesn't propagate. Okay, so let's find the code that's responsible for that. It's not here. It's not here. I don't think it's here. I think it's inside. Oh, there is no endpoint here. Service, maps, maps update. Thumbnail. Get thumbnail. Is this a Steam game? No, this is a Roblox game. I do have an outside of Roblox game that I was working on, which I will continue to work on once I'm satisfied with the website stuff. With Rust, yes. A game in Rust, and this is it. It's just the same game as the Roblox game, but not in Roblox and made from scratch. How? I mean, I worked on this for a year. Yeah, so it's using WGPU to abstract the graphics so that it can be cross-platform. So it works on Windows, Mac, Linux. Because of that, so I'm telling the GPU, draw this polygon, now draw this polygon. And I also wrote a physics system, single body physics system. It's a little bit much to call it a physics engine, but like I did that for the Roblox game as well, so I'm well versed in writing that. This is doing on-the-fly map conversion. Oh, actually, no, we didn't do it right now. I wrote a file format for the maps. And then, of course, I have the game mechanics and gameplay stuff. Like, this is a spawn, and there's a trigger under these platforms. And if I hit the trigger, I teleport to the spawn. And if I hit a previous trigger, I don't fall back. I can't lose progress. So there's, like, game mechanics and stuff. But then there's also bugs, of course, right? Mostly physics bugs. There's very few game mechanics bugs. But like, look at that. So you can just fall to the ground. So this will be in Roblox Game Engine. No, this is a standalone game. This I might try to put this on Steam. I'll probably put it on a website. It'll definitely be available as like just an executable as well. Standalone executable. Oh my god. You're not really supposed to jump on the bumps there. I thought you were making a Roblox game with a Rust language. Well, that's possible too, thanks to the Roblox RS project. It's still in its infancy though. I looked into it and it's like, you probably don't want to do that. It's possible, yeah. Of course it's possible. It's programming. Anything is possible. It's just about how much effort you're willing to put in to make it work. Make the functionality. Oh, it's not a Roblox game written in Rust. Oh, well, this is way less impressive then. Oh, you made your own game engine? Nah, you should have made it in Roblox. I know that's not what you're saying. It's just a funny misinterpretation. So I'm mostly working on the back end for the Roblox game these days. For the past few months, or maybe 2 months. I don't feel done with the back end stuff. Like, I'm really on a roll. Get a key map overlay. So, funny thing, my game engine can't render text. Oh, also it can't render UIs. There's literally no way to do it. I'm gonna have to like either use a library. Like, there's no library imported right now to draw text or to draw UIs. So either I write that from scratch, which sounds fun, or I add some kind of library, which like, boo, no library. There's also no sound. So yeah, sound, UIs, text are not capabilities of the current version of the game engine. You sure can jump on those squares though. It's just not very important to me. Write UI from scratch. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Gosh. What about just on your stream overlay? Oh, okay. You're trying to see the keys I'm pressing? I could switch over to the Roblox game. It does have that. Roblox 80 players on B-Hop. That's more than usual. Show keys. There you go. Oh, I can also do this. Show camera number 2. Pointed at the... Do I make that? I don't think I make that. Ooh. Oh man. You're insane? Pretty good, pretty good. I can usually hit top 10 with some effort. Oh. Ah man, that was really bad. That's hard to do. The mouse positioning. Oh, lag spike. That's why I want to get away from Roblox. It's just so unpredictable. You have zero control over the engine, over what's going on in the game. It's all just DOM manipulation. And like that's such a slow way of doing things. Like that's literally like a web browser. But it's not a web browser, so you don't get all the ecosystem and tooling of web browsers. Unless you're Roblox. Their UI is literally web browsers. Oh, jeez. Faster, faster. Okay, that was decent. Oh, did I hit the front of that? I just lost a ton of speed. Okay, so there's a bug somewhere along the chain in the back end. I set the map thumbnail, and then it doesn't propagate to the embedded context, the embedded version of the maps. There's duplicated information with bad data normalization, but its name said it's good that way. Microservices duplication is a feature. I don't like it, but that's how it is right now. How do I debug that? So I'm gonna need to run it again, but with like debugging stuff. Oh, don't make that. How about a map I haven't played? I'm not gonna beat my time on this map. Oh, maybe this one. 55? Yeah, I could probably beat this. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm already faster. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna need to get the route. Okay, can't do that. Why is the lighting all alias? What the hell? Is that like floating? Yeah, no, that's floating point type stuff. What are they doing in those shaders? Zero control. Especially lighting. Like Roblox lighting, you just aren't allowed to use it. You literally can't write shaders. Oh, you can make that. Nice. How did I make that before? Alright, I want to work on code. So this is the code. So it updates this database, and then it creates a map update and sends it to the other database, and that should work. Why doesn't it work? Maybe I have to look at the data service code. So let's assume that it's receiving all the information. Okay, what's going on? So update. Hi. Oh my. Okay, well there's your problem. I found the problem. Cool. Okay, that's easy. Shh. Fix thumbnail. Fix maps dot update thumbnail. So it received the information, but it didn't try to update it because it didn't know it could exist. So there's only 3 things here, but there's 4 fields on this, isn't there? ID, display name. Oh no, there's not. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's look for other problems. Filter. So you don't filter by thumbnail. Filter. Model, maps. Oh, where's model? There it is. Okay. Where's the goddamn filter? Okay. Yeah, so the thumbnail isn't there. You don't need to search up maps by their thumbnail. Each one has a unique thumbnail, and you just find the maps by the map ID. It doesn't matter what the thumbnail is when you're searching for maps. So it's not relevant to the filter. Okay, cool. Okay, bug fixed. Great. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so good. Okay. Okay. Should I just merge both of them? It's literally documentation and like a one-line fix. Gah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna smash this in. On both accounts. So this is to staging, just making sure I'm not destroying the game. And then this is to staging. Cool. Cool. Okay. What's up with this? Oh, test. Okay, it's that one. Okay. Okay, so now if I go to the test game and wait for the deployments to finish, we got this one. Oh, this one doesn't matter. This one will do its thing and we don't care. Data service. This is the one we care about. So once it gets to deploy, should be quite quick. Then it'll propagate through the Kubernetes infrastructure. Deploy. So this will go bing, bing, bing. No, it's somewhere else. But it'll do that. It should take like 10, 20 seconds. Okay, so what I need to do now is run it again and see if the data has been updated. So, here we go. Set map details. Boom. Go for it. So it's doing its thing. Thumbnail. So it's setting thumbnail. So now if I go over here, so this is the one with the thumbnail, and then this is the one that didn't get it set. If I run it again, it should just work. There it is. It worked. So, bug fixed. Amazing. Holy moly. What else can I do? It's only been 2 hours. Nope. Did not want to do that. Cool. That's good. Public API. Huh? There it is. Okay. Success. Okay. Bug is fixed. Okay. I fixed a bug. I implemented a thing to set map information. I guess I need to make a thing to keep map information up to date. So the asset version, oh, that's going to be more complicated. I did it. Is this open? It is. Help. What is this guy saying? Help. How did it go creating Surf and Behop? Hell. What? What the hell happened to the game? This is excellent. Okay. That's super cool. Yeah, okay, so I've made the initial filling in of data, but the data will become more and more out of sync over time. Hmm. Continue online. What else can I do? Let's look at some of the to-do items. What's on the next page? Trying to keep it to 1 page of issues. This is annoying. I tried this. I think this is closed and then opened again. Yeah. Roblox got in the way. One of the oldest issues. Completion database. Part of map test integration. Oh, what's this? Unauthenticated requests. Put together. Error description. Did I already make the backend for this? We'll see. There would be an endpoint here. Description. Oh, jeez. Slash description. No. Okay. So there's no... description. Oh, well, so Friday I plan to deploy the public API for the maps. I was trying to do some stuff today, but it's pretty hard without the CI infrastructure for deploying staging. I rely heavily on the staging deployment instead of running things locally. I could also run things locally. Sometimes I test it before I push it. But yeah, these three, 1, 2, 3, are what will be available Spoon. Sequential modes. A lot easier in Rust since you can get the length of a hash map. Why don't I do that? Sequential modes. I've got time. 30 more minutes. 30-minute adventure. In and out. Alright. Create branch. Sequential modes. Check. Bum. Okay. Validator. Gabagoo. Check. So I'm going to add a new check to the checks that says it's sequential. Okay, so mode checks. It is a mode check. Mode start counts. True, false. Okay, so how do I display an error message for this? So let's say you have mode 0, the main map, bonus 1, and then bonus 3, and there's no bonus 2. How is it going to tell you that you can't do that? It'll say modes are not sequential. How do you say that in human language? Check. What kind of check is this? Sequential check? Hash map check? It's the sequential modes check. Mode start counts, mode. So I'm gonna put it right here. Check that modes are sequential. Mode sequential check. Mode ID. So invalid is mode ID. Result. So this is valid, and then this is invalid. Vec of mode ID. So I would say these modes are not sequential. I could say that these modes are sequential and then these modes aren't sequential, but now I have like a structure. Struct non-sequential. Sequential size non-sequential. I don't know, it doesn't matter. So then I have non-sequential mode ID, and that's whatever. Okay. Type safety. So it should have all the information it needs already. So here's mode, the check. There must not be modes, non-sequential modes. If bonus 100 exists, bonuses 1 through 99 had better also exist. Okay, so very easy. Modes sequential. I mean, it is the checks. So I think check is redundant here. Equals. So it's a result. So if self mode counts mode start counts dot length all. Okay, so it's gonna have to be all. Zero to length dot all. Self dot counts dot start counts dot get key exists, contains key. This is a thing. Mode ID. usize. Mode ID contains key. Mode ID. Mode ID as U32. Is it 64? Okay. All help. Oh, it's done. Okay. All modes from 0 to must exist. So if it's true, then okay. Its name says he has fixed the deployment stuff just in time. Excellent. uh, find bad modes. Okay, how do I identify these? Should I stop when it reaches the last sequential one and then say all of these are bad? Or should I take any that aren't less than length and say these are bad? And you should put these ones down. So I could either say everything up to length is fine, or I could say only the ones that are currently sequential are fine. I think I'm going to go with only the ones that are currently sequential. Um, it's like this. Zero. For mode ID in zero self to counts donut. Wow. Start counts len. If not contain key, actually I could totally do this. No. You can't do that from a for loop. I guess I make a function. Where's this guy? Give me that. Check. think this is how I want to do it. I don't think that, yeah, so that shouldn't matter. Okay. Check sequential, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so if it doesn't contain a key, then break. If it completes the loop, then it's good though. Oh, right. So, okay, so here is okay. And then here is return error. Okay. How do I list the rest of them? I guess I can vec right here. I can just go like vec.push mode ID. Self, right. Okay, so if it's not there, then it's non-sequential. No. No, we want to stop the loop and say everything else is non-sequential. Okay, so we're going to check less than here. Okay, so we're going to break, check less than. Break. Sequential equals. I guess it's like this. Immutables, fair. Oh. Derp. Yeah, it's the previous one. Check. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then, so now we have up to what point do sequential modes exist? Up to what point do sequential modes exist? And then now we have to iterate over the whole thing for mode. We don't care. In modes, do, haha. If mode ID. So reference to a, yeah, okay, like that. Good. Okay. If mode ID as usize. Actually, better the other way around. If mode ID is less than sequential as U64, then it's good, right? Oh, this is actually an optional value. I think I made a mistake here. So if there's no modes, is that a failed check? Postgressed. Oh, I'm gonna ruffle his feathers. Okay, my logic sucks here. Zero. Zero is good. How do I make this not suck? I have a hash map with mode IDs. I want to check to see 0, 1, 2, 3 exists, and then 4 doesn't exist, but 5 does exist. I want to say 0, 1, 2, 3, those are good. 5, you need to change that. How do I check it and make it good? So easy to write. I'm not focusing on this very hard since fighting with its name in the boys group chat. So I could write some BS here, some stupid thing, but I really like finding a concise and like optimal algorithm as well. How do sequential check first, then you have maybe it's sequential up to, what if it's 0? Alright, I suck. Alright, ChatGPT, make something up. Write an algorithm, write a function in Rust that checks for sequential keys in a hash map. The function should output which keys were sequential and which ones were not in the result error variant. Let's see what it comes up with. Working the mines with YOLO memory safety. The only thing you need to check is your privilege, as in the borrow checker. Sit in your little kid language, Lua. Fair. And then finally get serious when Rust comes out and there was no pain. Bro has avoided launching a debugger to this day. All true. Waited until the technology arrived. Alright, what the hell is it doing? Keys iter. Oof, allocating. Sort? Okay, that is not what I'm looking for. Alright, I'm gonna I feel dangerous. Never mind. I don't care. Okay, so this is an important aspect here. Sequential. Okay, so non-zero. Okay, so actually could be optional non-zero. Zero, okay, less than, okay, actually zero does work. So we can say zero and then say when break sequential equals mode ID plus one. Oh, no, it's mode ID because that's where it ended. So if there's zero sequential modes, then not even zero is valid. And then if mode ID is less than sequential, which is false when sequential is zero and mode ID is zero, then it is valid. Valid. Otherwise, it's a non-sequential mode. Okay, so we want not. So non-sequential. Oh god. Push. Um, oh, it's not usize. Okay, and then, yes, so now if non-sequential len equals 0, then alles gut, else error non-sequential check sequential non-sequential done. I suck. What happened? Oh, it's a reference. Done. Okay. Break. Oh, I could totally, hold on. Modes dot length minus sequential. One allocate. Yeah, well, you know what? Actually, I could just not. I could. I could do this later. I could just have a true false and a reference. Does this go away? Wah. And then the algorithm, I don't need to allocate anything. It just already, it already is there. Yeah, so it's just, it's simply the all thing that I had before. I can't. God, I'm so glad that I found another thing to do. So this would work, but I just thought of a better way to do it. And that better way is to not do anything here. Just say like true, false. But the problem is that I need this information later. Oh, look. Okay, it moves it. Okay, so that's problematic. Is that the full thing? So this is a duplicate check. If the duplicate check is okay, then the data vanishes. Rust just forces you to think so carefully. This is what I crave. Precisely modeling the problem with data. Carefully thinking through the algorithms. Leaving nothing unconsidered. There's no holes, no failures. No failure cases that are not accounted for. It'll crash your program. Do something unexpected. Everything is expected. Expect everything. I would say expect the unexpected, but it's no longer unexpected. So at the very least, I need to run this above. I think I'll just say this is good enough. Oh, that was wrong. Let's start count. What the hell? Okay, so modes. Okay, there's a lot of references there. Actually, I can break this off earlier. I don't need the loop. If sequential equals length. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Not contains key. Oh, crap. If it finishes the loop, this is kind of what I wanted the thing for. Okay, yes, because it'll never get there. So this is count sequential U size. And then this is return mode ID. And then this is return modes.len if it gets out of the loop. And that's the entire function. And then down here, scope, I guess. Sequential equals count sequential. Okay. And then if sequential is the same as the length, oh, what's this? Then we're good. Otherwise, we have to find the non-sequential ones. Ah, jeez. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of. This is how to make it good. Then one allocation. Allocate exactly the right thing. No growth factor. Push mode ID. Could do a hot sort as well. Ord is not satisfied. Fair. Brilliant. Well, I guess good enough. Sort so it's prettier when it prints out. Actually, push mode ID. Push the start zone instance. If I push the instance, then I don't have to do this. I can also do this. So then it's, when you print it out, you're printing the part. Sort, fair, okay. Huh? Vec instance. Huh? Huh? Oh god. Oh god. Start counts. Oh. Never mind. We'll do how it was before. I'll just print out like main bonus. So it'll, I think it already has a way to print. Yeah. So display for mode element. Oh, mode element. What the hell? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, right, start. So match, self. What the hell? Really? Mode ID main. Right. Main. Otherwise, bonus n. F. Can't do that? Introduce a new binding. Dereferencing. Is that allowed? Interesting. Okay. This is probably faster. Should I just deref it? I probably should deref it. I remember seeing that the code generation was different and this was better. You know, I like this better. Oh, does this bind by reference anyways? It does, doesn't it? I don't know what's more efficient. Okay. So now I can print out bonus. Okay, so mode sequential. That's an okay. You're good. Quiet. And then now the error message. I don't get type safety because I suck. Where's the mode stuff? Oh boy. Extra missing. Anti-cheat. So that's anti-cheat counts. Finish counts. Start counts. So it's right here. So what is it called? Sequential modes. Match. And okay, so then this is a non-sequential check. So, okay, how do I explain this? I'm thinking I can say modes 0 to 3 are okay, but bonus 6, bonus 20, and bonus 13 should use a lower ID. Error message, kind of like that. Modes 0 to modes okay. Modes, oh, I need double plural here. I rebind it? Actually, that's it. Did I put a semicolon there? No. Okay, what is wrong? Summary format. Okay. There it is. Okay. Uh-oh. There it is. Uh-oh. Into iter. Oh, I guess iter works. So unused, yes. Okay, so sequential. Dangling anti-cheat, it's right there. Okay, so it says 3 modes, okay. 2 modes should use a lower mode ID. Bonus 5, bonus 7, bonus 9. I could straight up just say non-sequential should use a lower mode ID. Yeah, so no gaps. Should use a lower mode ID. No gaps. And then I can get rid of this, get rid of this. Call the context. Mode sequential, non-sequential check. No, just vec. Why don't I hold this off? Sequential check. And then I'll change it up here. Get out of here. This is a vec mode ID. And then this is just this thing. We don't care about sequential. It's fine. And then down here, this is not real. There we go. Okay. Refine error message. Cool. Okay, that should do it. It should just work. So I didn't see any problems. Let's see what drone says here. Hey man. Oh. Okay. Surely. Okay, so it's doing this. Okay. So this name said I need to re-sign the thing. That's fine, I can do that. It's gonna be a little bit tough. Okay. Good luck to me. Okay. Okay, and then drone sign. Okay, so we get a new signature. Drone sign. Resign. What is it called? Pipeline. After. Self-inflicted catastrophe. That's nice and descriptive. All right, so now I can go like, yo, what up? I'm a drone. And it should, oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So smart. I'm so smart. I even, okay. I'm so stupid. Do I really need its name's help for this again? There's no way. I have to fix this myself. At least I close the issue. I can't believe I just did that. Seems like I'm streaming to myself. Okay, what if I do... This is gonna take a while. I'm trying to fix my own mistake. I'm pretty much done working. You know what? Why don't I just end the stream? I'm just fixing a mistake. I just finished the work that I needed to do, so I'm just fixing my mistake. Tomorrow I should be publishing the public API for the maps, and then adding the thumbnails. It'll be fun and cool and good and nice. I'll just do this humiliating stuff off stream. Okay.